In this video today, I will be showing you how to access the Scottish Borders Substance Misuse Education site within Glow. We'll also hopefully be looking to show you what the site currently looks like at the moment and where we see it moving in the future. So, the easiest way to access the site is to click in your address and type in bit.ly /scotboard.sme, and I will put that address in the description below. So when we search for that, it takes us to the Glow login screen. If you're not sure what your Glow login details are, please get in touch with sbcglow@scotborders.gov.uk. I simply then have to type in my details. The first time we do this, though, we will be met with a screen asking you for a second email. That's just so if you get yourself locked out, you can get yourself back in. So this is what our site looks like. We've organized it into these categories, and each of these buttons will take you to a separate page within that site. We also will have a sort of community approach, and there'll be an option here to actually join the community. The idea behind that is just it helps with networking, it helps having an audience that you can then get in touch with to hopefully support you. We also have the newsfeed here. This is a great place to be asking questions, sharing good resources, and having really meaningful discussion. So that's where the newsfeed is. We use this newsfeed on various other parts of the site as well, so you'll see that in a wee second. So just to go through this, you'll see that we've got the navigation options at the side here, as well as these buttons on the home page. So when we click on background, the background is kind of a place to put the documents, the sort of why are we doing this, why is substance misuse education important, key documents and such like. Ideally we will kind of have a document here that will explain all that, kind of give you that background information so people will just be able to see that straight away, as well as having the various different papers and documents here at the side to access. When you click on a document, it opens up within the browser, easy to read. What it also means is that if people are wanting to download them to have a proper look at, they can still go to File and Save As and download it. But this is a nice easy way to quickly read documents. So that was the background option, and there's still more stuff to be added there. We also then have the knowledge and skills map. What we've purely done here is embedded the knowledge and skills map document. So what we have is we have the document here that we can easily click on, and we can easily scroll down through it, and that is quite accessible. Ideally, where we do see this going in the future is having the hyperlinks already added to this document. So for things such as the Drugs and Alcohol Primary Schools Education Pack 2007, you should in theory be able to click on that and it would actually open that up so you could access that resource really easily. So that is the knowledge and skills map. Obviously, as this develops, this has got a lot of opportunity to change, and quite happy to improve this. The next section we're going to look at is good practice. Ideally, what this would be focusing on is actually what is happening with the learners. So things such as case studies, sharing of materials that have been used, potentially even examples of work. What would be really great to see here is to have some actual videos embedded as well, so that you can quickly come on here, have a little watch and see what it actually looks like. That would be great to kind of share that really good practice. This is kind of the same with professional learning that we click on next. You'll see here that I've actually embedded a YouTube video already about what is a drug, what is substance misuse. This is just to give you an example of what that would actually look like on a site. So we can quite quickly press play and it plays right there. So these can either be us finding videos that would be really useful, or hopefully actually creating our own materials. And for me, for professional learning, that is huge potential. As this grows, we may well want to have a site fully committed to just professional learning within substance misuse and education. The benefits of that would be to allow that really collaboration to take place and discussion, and hopefully to make any professional learning opportunities, things like courses, actually make them a bit more sustainable. At the moment, we also do have a resource library here, so any good papers, research, and such like on professional learning about this area would be great to put on there. Next, we have resources. This would ideally just be resources for learners, things that you can use with a class, with a group, and hopefully if we could easily build up a big bank of resources. The final one is purely just the links. I've not started adding these yet, but this will just be links to different websites that you can access. Um, these links would ideally be for individuals, whereas the resource links would be more looking for kind of things you could be showing your classes. So that was a very quick overview. If you've got any feedback or if there's anything you want to find out more about, please get in touch with me, Stuart.Brown at scottborders.gov.uk. Thanks for watching.